Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. I just want to make sure this is working before I officially start the video. Hello, 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 hello. Officially start the video. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So I just made a bunch of noise. I'm here to give you my last live reactions. Well, it's actually not going to be of the day because it's Friday at 1:16 a.m. It's going to be for a while. But the last one, basically, I have to do before I go to bed. This is going to be my NXT live reactions for April 4th, 2018. We have 2 matches set up for tonight. We have the finals for the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, where the winner is going to face Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly for the NXT Tag Team Championships at NXT TakeOver New Orleans. The Authors of Pain versus Pete Dunne and I almost said Tyler Bate, but it's Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong. Looking forward to that match. I think that match is actually going to be really good because all those guys, the Authors of Pain is a really good team, and Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong are just really good wrestlers. So I think that match is going to be really good. Then you have the Battle of the Monsters, Killian Dane versus Lars Sullivan. I'm excited for this match. Lars Sullivan and Killian Dane pretty much just murder everybody that they wrestle. So I'm excited for that match. So overall, NXT is looking very excited. This is the go-home show before NXT TakeOver New Orleans. So I'm excited. So before I get to this, basically I just have one last thing to talk about, and that's I'm just gonna. And obviously I gotta wait for this to because of advertisements. I hate those.
Everyone has a devil out there. You cannot rest until you find it. At TakeOver, I will find my double. No one has pinned me in one-on-one competition. I've carried my path one black mass at a time. Andrade is no stranger to me. Andrade now is a different man, and so am I. As Serpent Selena will have Andrade come to TakeOver prepared. That's why I refuse to rest. That's why I kick these bags over and over again until calluses form in my legs. Each strike brings me one step closer to the NXT title. One step closer to finding my double. I've spent my entire life mastering my techniques and make the most dangerous that I can be. I've come too far. I'm too close to stop now. My double awaits in New Orleans. At TakeOver, Andrade Cien might as well fade. Fade to black.
That's enough. I love that video package. It was great.
Maybe people don't think they're chips because Cheez-It Grooves live in the cracker.
All right, now we have another thing. So, like I said, the reason why I said the winners of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classics are going to face Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly for the NXT Tag Team Championships at NXT TakeOver New Orleans. That may not necessarily be the case because this next WWE.com exclusive video is called Bobby Fish Suffers a Knee Injury. So let's see what this means.
Kathy Kelly here with some unfortunate news. Over the weekend at an
and this is being hosted by Kathy Kelly.
NXT Live event, Bobby Fish suffered a knee injury. As you can see here from the footage, he clearly cannot put any weight on that left knee.
I want to see the footage again.
See here from the footage, live event, Bobby Fish suffered a knee injury. As you can see here from the footage, he clearly cannot put any weight on that left knee. Earlier reports are saying that it is a torn ACL, which would mean that he would be out of NXT TakeOver New Orleans. The question is, what does that mean for the fate of the NXT Tag Team Championships? Stay tuned to WWE.com for more updates on Bobby's injury.
So obviously that's unfortunate. So what's going to happen now with the NXT Tag Team Championships? I can't even say the NXT Tag Team title match, but just the NXT Tag Team titles in general. Do Fish and O'Reilly have to vacate the championships? Are they going to throw in Adam Cole since he's part of the Undisputed Era and just have Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly defend the NXT Tag Team titles. Really tough to say. We're going to have to obviously tune in NXT to find out. I already know because I read, because this had been reported like a month ago, so I already knew. But the next one is called Lars Sullivan promises to turn his competition into victims at NXT TakeOver New Orleans. Oh my God. He just destroyed a single block.
Day one, Lars Sullivan has been the man in NXT. The 5 men I'm stepping into the ring with, they're not opponents. They're victims. I won't just use this ladder to climb. I'm looking at this as a device of destruction. I will pick you up, I will throw you down, and I will destroy you. Adam Cole, victim. Velveteen Dream, victim. Ricochet, victim. EC3, victim. Killian Dane, victim. Lars Sullivan, NXT North American champion.
That was a good video package up.
I've been training like this.
The next one is called Ricochet finds the claim. No, Ricochet finds the calm before the chaos of NXT. So let me say it again. Ricochet finds the calm before the chaos of the NXT North American title ladder match.
I've been training like this is the biggest match of my career because it very well is. I find it best before a big match like this, before all the chaos happens, is to find some clarity, clear my mind of all the chaos, all the madness. After I push away all the negativity, that's when things start to get intense. That's when I start to find very unusual ways to work out. I have to train in various ways that really test my skills, my abilities as an athlete. At NXT TakeOver, it's going to be a very unusual match, a very unconventional match. And one of the better ones that I found was backflip burpees. You take a normal burpee and you add the backflip in it, which really just helps me with my agility, helps me with my abilities in the ring. It also gets the heart pumping faster. It gets the blood pumping faster. When I first heard that I was going to be in the ladder match at TakeOver, I thought, let's go. What a way to show everybody what I can do. And not only what I can do, what I can take and what I can give back. I have an opportunity to make history. I have an opportunity to etch my name in the record books forever. To be the first North American champion would mean the world to me. This is the biggest match of my career at NXT TakeOver New Orleans. Although there's 5 other guys in this match, there's one and only Ricochet. And I make it look good.
That was a good video package up. Okay, this next one is now called Triple H reveals the new NXT North American title. I want to see this. So let's see what the new American, no, the new North American championship looks like.
There is a saying that there can be only one first ever. Well, this Saturday night, in the shadow of WrestleMania, at NXT TakeOver New Orleans, with the whole world watching live on the WWE Network, 6 men will step into the ring in a ladder match with this hanging above them. The NXT North American Championship. Killian Dane, EC3, Adam Cole, Velveteen Dream, Lars Sullivan, and the one and only Ricochet. One man will make history. One man will climb the ladder into the record books. One man will forever be remembered as the first NXT North American champion.
That looks like a good championship. I can't wait to see it. And it's going to be interesting to see who walks out as the first ever North American champion. But then we have the next video, and it's called Velveteen Dream Wants to Make Your Dreams Come True at NXT TakeOver New Orleans. It doesn't say NXT, but I just added that in there myself.
Metro News
And I
at
do think
6.
because of the ads.
Saturday. A normal day for some people. But this just isn't any Saturday now, is it? No. It's WrestleMania weekend. It's NXT TakeOver New Orleans. When I think of New Orleans, I think of history. I think of the Velveteen Dream making history. WrestleMania weekend. TakeOver New Orleans. That's experience. No. Experience, those come and go. This is a dream. Not for me. For you. The North American Championship. Can you hear it? And new. And new. And new. And new. Dream over.
That was awesome. But the match, hold on. The match is official at NXT TakeOver New Orleans. We're going to have a ladder match for the vacant North American Championship. Lars Sullivan versus the Velveteen Dream versus EC3 versus Ricochet versus Adam Cole versus Killian Dane. And I'm going to react to the next video, which is called Andrade Cien Almas is Twin Kilo No More, which I don't know what that means, so I'll find out. So.
What you see behind me here is the NXT Andrade Cien Almas training for NXT TakeOver New Orleans. That's exactly why I invited you, to get a taste of what you're going to see. But most importantly, what Aleister Black is going to see. He's going to see the monster behind the man. And this right here, this is a fire I've never seen in the eyes of the champion.
How does he usually train? Is he always like this intense?
Andrade Cien Almas is always intense, but no más tranquilo. He's not tranquilo anymore. He is focused, determined, and there is nothing that's going to stop him from destroying Aleister Black. We've done it with Drew McIntyre, Johnny Gargano, and this will be no different. Aleister Black got into our heads, but now we're going to expect.
I told you! Vas a respetar
He's going
a la
to respect her,
muñeca, el campeonato,
the championship,
y a mí,
and me.
este sábado.
I'm going to
7 de
million
abril.
dog.
Te voy a humillar, perro. Lo voy a humillar.
I'm going to a million.
Do you see that? Do you see what I'm talking about? This is the man I'm talking about. Come NXT TakeOver New Orleans, there will be nothing left of Aleister.
Whack. And now that I've gone through all the WWE.com exclusives, let's go through the actual show itself. So this, oh, hold on, I screwed up, but I can still just go right on it. So if you read the thing, it says, the Authors of Pain take on Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne in the final round of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, which is tomorrow night. And I'm watching this episode now because I procrastinated. But I'm a procrastinator. What do you want me to say? All right, now it's in the show that WWE intro we see like a million times. I'm not even going to make any comments about it, so we'll just say we see it a million times a week. We see it on Raw, SmackDown, 205 Live, NXT, and then obviously the takeovers and the pay-per-view, so yeah.
He's just a common man.
Walking hard with his hands. Yeah, the first winners of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classics, which were Finn Balor and Samoa Joe. The second winners, which were the Authors of Pain.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to NXT. I'm Charlie Caruso here in the NXT Control Center as we get ready for what will no doubt be an historic night with the final round of the 2018 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. WWE Hall of Famers and legends alike have been filing into the NXT arena at
Michael P.S. Hayes
all day long in order to be in attendance and show their respect for the incomparable
I don't know who that
Dusty
is.
Rhodes.
There's,
tonight,
there's Dustin Rhodes.
Once again, pay tribute to the American dream. And for the third time since its creation, the coveted Dusty Cup.
So yeah, we have the finals match. It's going to be the Authors of Pain versus Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne. The Authors of Pain defeated TM61 in the first round of the Street Profits in the semifinals, and Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong defeated Owen and Danny Burch in the first round, and Eric Young and Alexander Wolf in the second round. So it's going to be interesting to see how. Obviously each team both wants to win this match.
Well, just as all of the pieces have begun to fall into place for TakeOver, another roadblock presents itself. We can now unfortunately confirm that one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Bobby Fish, has suffered an injury and has not been medically cleared to compete at this time. So the questions are, what does this mean for the Undisputed Era as we get ready to head into TakeOver? What does this mean in Classic right now?
So let's get right into this episode.
WrestleMania weekend is just around the corner. This Saturday is NXT TakeOver New Orleans. La Sede Bon Roulette. The good times are definitely rolling on NXT.
Tonight, tomorrow, the newly formed combination of Roderick Strong.
Yeah, coming up next, we're going to have the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Tournament Finals, NXT Championship number 1 contenders match. The Authors of Pain versus Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne. So yeah, now I gotta pick who's gonna win this match. I'm gonna say that Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne are gonna win because we've already seen AOP versus Undisputed Era. So, well, actually, I don't even know what's gonna happen with this. But, I'm assuming but basically, I already know it's going to be Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly instead. So I'm going to basically see it Undisputed Era versus AOP. And I think Strong and I keep messing up. Roderick Strong and Undisputed Era have a history with each other, so I think that would work. And so with Pete Dunne and Undisputed Era, so I think it would work.
Their level of dominance all the way up, Percy, because these two on the verge now are doing something no other tag team in NXT history has done before. That's great. That's fighting for the NXT Tag Team Championship and possibly being the two-time NXT Tag Team Champion.
This is exactly where AOP wants to be. But they have one more task at hand. In the opening
I think Percy Watson forgets there has been two-time NXT Tag Team Champions, and that was the Revival in 2016 because they won them first in 2015 from the Vaudevillains, and then in 2016 they won them from American Alpha at NXT TakeOver Beyond. But they would be the first team to win the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classics twice.
When the NXT 2018 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Tournament was announced, the team of Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne, well, they weren't even a figment of anyone's imagination.
Oh yeah, Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne weren't even supposed to be in it. They took Mustache Mountain's place because Tyler Bate was injured.
Mustache Mountain from the 30. Roderick Strong went to the NXT general manager, William Regal, and said, hey, if I can find a partner, put me in the tourney. He did it, Pete Dunne, and all they've done is defeat some formidable opposition in Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch, and in what was a big upset, former NXT Tag Team Champions, Sanity.
Really, that's been a Cinderella story of sorts. The Strowman's done an ad hoc team at best, and they've just gone from strength to strength with each victory.
And Pete Dunne looking at the coveted Dusty Rhodes Cup, wanting to add it to his impressive hardware collection, only 24 years of age. And he and Roderick Strong almost have to feel like really there's, I mean, Authors of Pain are the favorites in this match. Mercy. It's not like there's nothing to lose because there's a lot to lose for Dunne and Strong. But they weren't supposed to be here. They can be who they are and still be successful.
I agree. AOP is clearly the favorite here in most people's minds. But Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong have to feel unstoppable.
You can obviously see I'm kind of getting tired. I don't really have a lot of commentary to say. I just want to live react, get this kind of done and over with. And I just realized it would be up to 2:30.
The only contest scheduled for one fall is the final round of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Tournament. And the winners will advance to NXT TakeOver New Orleans to face the Undisputed Era for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, accompanied by Paul Ellering, at a combined weight of 615 pounds, Akam, Rizal, the authors of Pain.
Wow, the Authors of Pain are getting through here. I'm just surprised.
First, from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 200 pounds, Roderick Strong. And his tag team partner from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds. He is the WWE United Kingdom Champion, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne.
Dusty Rhodes truly embodied the American dream from humble beginnings to WWE Hall of Famer, and here we pay tribute to the man whose DNA is in NXT, the final.
So Roderick Strong and
Dusty Rhodes,
oh damn,
classic, and immediately
Akam starting off this matchup. I kind of find it funny that AOP and Roderick Strong not that long ago teamed up with each other in War Games.
What this thing that Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne have, whatever it is, it's special.
You know, now they're basically back. Yeah, basically now they're competing against each other in the final of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
What has to be considered a huge upset here in the 2018 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Final.
You're my best friend. I love you. I have Naya in the palm of my hand. She grew up her entire life this total loser, and if I'm being honest, she's just as dumb as she is big.
It's redemption time for the irresistible force.
I am the Raw Women's Champion. I deserve respect. Nia's making it perfectly clear what she wants. An opportunity at the Raw Women's title. We gotta celebrate. Yeah.
Back here with the final of the 2018
And NXT is back. Right now, the AOP are absolutely dominating Pete Dunne right now. I believe that's Akam.
Opportunity to become two-time NXT Tag Team Champions as they face off with Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong.
Look at Pete Dunne refusing to quit. No matter how good his opponent
Damn,
is,
AOP's universally hated in this match. I don't think it's that they hate AOP. I just think they want Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne to win, and that's good. You know, we have a clearly defined heel in this match.
Well, think of the confidence that Akam and Razor must have, having won this tournament before, having been such dominant tag team champions before. Here's another question you've got to think. No one knew. No one had any idea that Dunne and Strong were going to get this far in the tournament. So how could the authors
AOP are destroying Strong and Dunne.
And yet here they are, Dunne and Strong, doing what was considered unthinkable at the beginning of the tournament, having never teamed before. And yet here they are, one victory away from tag team glory. A clubbing forearm by Razor.
Here's a question as well. Which of these things do you think of perhaps looking past? 1 second. Wait. Looking past this match and looking to take over New Orleans into that tag team title opportunity.
Rushing knee to Pete Dunne and Dunne.
I don't think any
almost
team
knocked unconscious.
I don't think any team is looking past the other. That
cover here.
Cover.
Akam
No.
for a 2 count. Undisputed Eras. Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, NXT Tag Team Champions. Championship will be up for grabs at NXT TakeOver New Orleans. Done desperately.
So this must have been taped before, you know, I like the sidewalk slam stop combo. This must have been taped before they knew about Bobby Fish's injury then, because he would have.
Members of the Undisputed Era perhaps will be in the match, because at this point at least, not 100% sure whether Bobby Fish
covered by Razor.
I was just about to say, because they were, the commentary was acting as if they didn't know Bobby Fish was injured, but I guess
it's all AOP, Roderick Strong.
I kind of like how they're trying to make it seem like, oh, which 2 members of AOP of Undisputed Era is it going to be, and it can easily be you know, Dunne versus or it's either going to be. Well, it's easily going to be Adam Cole because he's the only other member in Undisputed Era. So this makes me question now: are they going to get a new member to Undisputed Era? Because of the fact that Bobby Fish is hurt, because they need a 3-man faction. They could always have the one wrestler they could have join it is Tommaso Ciampa. The problem is Tommaso Ciampa really doesn't need Undisputed Era because he's going to be just fine without him. So.
Momentary lapse in judgment.
Oh, Pete Dunne just broke the fingers of Akam. Oh, and I instantly go to the face. Well, what was that?
Akam and Dunne both crash hard to the canvas. Separation Pete Dunne's looking for. Here we go.
Roderick Strong's got the hot tag on Razor.
Let's remember, Strong's been on the apron for a while now. Conserve energy.
Gonna keep throwing them. Series of forearms by Strong. Ducks underneath the cross.
Oh, high knee to Akam.
Akam and now kicking Razor. Roderick Strong doing what necessary to bring down
forearm in the corner.
The smart thing,
Oh, another forearm. And another one.
Forearm after forearm.
Roderick Strong with a drop kick. And finally drops Razor momentarily.
Come on, Roderick.
Oh, drop kick outside the ring to Akam. Another high knee.
body versus the world. Here we go.
Oh, and he manages.
Oh, Olympic slam.
Well, here we go.
No.
Oh, one count away from giving his team victory in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
Ellering beside himself on the outside. Strong attacks.
Razor in enemy territory. Tag was
Oh, another forearm. Oh, and to go to the face.
Secondary by Pete Dunne, and down goes Razor. Pete Dunne going all the way to the top turnbuckle.
Oh, stomp to the. It's like a reverse coup de grace. No.
Oh, Razor escapes.
But still no sign of Aiken on the outside. You've got the advantage, boys. Take it.
Trying to tell Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong that they're the underdogs in this final.
Oh, trying to choke.
To win.
Trying to
and
choke.
Move on. That is all the triangle here. Oh, and the brute strength of
That was a
Razor.
tag.
Oh, powerbomb, neckbreaker combo.
And this could be it.
Oh, and Strong breaks it up.
In the nick of time, breaking that pin up.
Incredible match here with so much at stake.
Razor's out.
All four men showcasing the fighting spirit that was endemic to Dusty Rhodes. Tag was made. Step up executed by Dunne.
Here it is.
Oh, better end. 1, 2. Oh, and it was broken up by Akam.
Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong firing on all cylinders as a unit.
Oh, it's a gooey high knee combo.
This could be the most incredible.
Oh, and one day.
They can do this right now.
Pete Dunne, Roderick Strong.
Oh, big boots.
Like that, their momentum stopped dead in their tracks. Courtesy of the Authors of Freedom.
Look at all the bodies there.
NXT.
A tremendous final in the 2018 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Who will go on to NXT TakeOver New Orleans and challenge the Undisputed Era for the Tag Team title? Speak of the devil!
What?
Come on! And Kyle O'Reilly interfering. The bell goes.
I guess I don't mind this too much.
And these scavengers attacking the Authors of Pain and Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong.
I don't mind this too much, I guess, because I'm guessing they're doing a triple threat match now, but it's really kind of dumb because you do a tournament, you don't have a winner of the tournament. And,
Either of these teams are bots.
Cole and O'Reilly making their presence known in a huge way
Ladies
here.
and gentlemen, the referee has ruled this as a double disqualification.
What does that mean?
Who wins the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic?
I have no idea.
Well, hopefully, NXT GM William Regal's going to try to sort this mess out.
what's going to happen here?
Very smart. Due to Bobby Fish's injury, you think that if there's no winner here tonight, you won't have to defend your NXT Tag Team Championships at TakeOver New Orleans. Unfortunately for you, not smart enough. At TakeOver New Orleans, it will be Undisputed Era versus Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne and the Authors of Pain in a triple threat match. And the winner of that match will be the winner of the Dusty Cup and the new NXT Tag Team Champions.
Ooh, I like that actually.
NXT TakeOver New Orleans just got bigger.
I actually like that idea. So I think they wanted to protect AOP, but they also wanted to protect Swan and Dunn, and they don't have them lose. And I'm okay with that. All right, so at least there was a winner to the tournament. So I'm okay with this. I actually think this would be a great match, too.
Well, we heard last week how GM William Regal.
I'm actually extremely excited about TakeOver. I was still pretty excited about it because I hadn't watched NXT in a while. I really didn't know how to feel about it. But also to come at NXT TakeOver New Orleans, we have the ladder match for the vacant North American Championship. Lars Sullivan versus the Velveteen Dream versus EC3 versus Ricochet versus Adam Cole versus Lars Sullivan.
NXT is the brand where we bring you the very best competitors from various regions around the world. And as NXT continues to grow and expand, it is imperative that we determine the standard bearers, the measuring sticks for what it means to be the very best. That is why the NXT TakeOver New Orleans, we will be introducing the NXT North American Championship with the brand new title suspended above the ring in a ladder match.
What? 6 superstars, 1 ladder match. Who will be the first ever NXT North American champion?
I gotta turn it down because of the copyright strikes.
It's only fitting because of 100% of the world watching. You will see the top 1% rise rung by rung to his preordained destiny. 6 rings. Now, there can only be 1 ring. 1 NXT North American champion.
I make history. I'm the man around here. And there's not a single person who deserves that championship.
That's more than me. 6 bodies will enter. 5 bodies will be buried in the chaos.
They're not opponents. They're victims. The era of Lars will begin.
What a way to show everybody there's only 1 Ricochet, and I make it look good.
Chaos, destruction, chaos has no remorse. Domination, I have no remorse. And championship gold.
You hear? My vision is the NXT North American Championship. And new TakeOver New Orleans.
I'm going to become your first ever North American champion.
I paint my masterpiece. And this is the biggest match of my career. But that's where I thrive.
Dream over. A new NXT title will be introduced this Saturday.
But also don't forget tonight in the main event it's going to be Lars Sullivan versus Killian Dane. But I did get a question here. It's from the house in Fata Morga. Who do you think NXT should push as the next big babyface female star? Kairi Sane, Dakota Kai, or Candice LeRae, since Ember is leaving soon. That's a tough one. I would say no on Dakota Kai because it's still early. The ones you should probably pick would be the Candice LeRae or Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane because she won the Mae Young Classic and they hyped her up as this big signee, so I think she definitely could be one. But then you have Candice LeRae, who just seems like she's so likable. She's probably signed to like the biggest babyface. Well, not assigned. She's signed to like one of the. She's not signed. She's married to one of the biggest baby faces in WWE history. I shouldn't say that, but what I'm trying to say is she's married to like the biggest baby face right now in NXT. I'm gonna say Candice LeRae. I think people will like Candice LeRae a lot, but it's a toss up. I think it's definitely Candice LeRae. I think people just kind of get Candice LeRae. He also said, "Great work by the way, dude. Keep up the great work." So also at NXT TakeOver New Orleans, we're going to have an unsanctioned match. Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa. I'm going to watch this video package.
Our DIY, we will have our moment.
This is like everything that we've ever worked for over 12 years. NXT Tag Team titles, match of the year now, dream come true. We've traveled the world together for the last 12 years.
DIY is us together. DIY is us together. Why? I saw you as my brother, my best friend, and I didn't think that was something you were even capable of.
You want answers? You did it to yourself, Johnny. Because you're selfish. You're selfish. Are we even going to talk about the fact that I tore my damn ACL in that match? DIY was carried by me. It's always been about you, though. It's never been about us.
I think that's something you conjured up in your sick, deluded mind, but DIY was something special.
I decided finally, this isn't our moment. This is my moment. When I return, I will be the most dangerous son of a bitch in all of NXT.
Then you weren't there.
I need to be Johnny Gargano again. I need to be Johnny freaking Wrestling.
I thought I had it all figured out, but I didn't. That thought, it kept coming up.
And then, bam! Takeover Philadelphia is just a start. You're stupid enough to put your career on the line. If I can't win the NXT Championship, I'll leave NXT. You're selfish. And I wanted you to have your moment. And I wanted to rip it straight from your heart.
It cost me my NXT career. You've taken everything away from me. As a man, you can strike me down.
He's gone!
But as a symbol, I will live forever. My job is on the line. If I beat you, I get reinstated into NXT.
The reason that this match is unsanctioned is because NXT knows what I'm going to do to you.
I don't care what happens to me anymore. I'm coming to New Orleans to beat the hell out of you.
Take over New Orleans. I take your spirit, your soul, your heart, Johnny Wrestling, and everything it stands for ends.
I will finally have my moment.
This is my moment.
I'm ecstatic for that match. I don't know what match I'm looking forward to doing WrestleMania weekend now. That match, Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship, but Daniel Bryan's in-ring return. Probably Daniel Bryan's in-ring return, but yeah. Like Kyrie Sane's about to have a match, so this kind of brings up the House and Fada Morgan's point. The only issue is, though, I guess with Candice LeRae, though, is it's kind of tough to look at her more. I don't know who you really make. But it's kind of tough to say. Who do you really make the face? I don't know if it's going to be Dakota Kai, but I think it's definitely going to either be Kyrie Sane or, Candice LeRae. But I feel like Candice LeRae, they would have had won the Mae Young Classic if, But I'm going to say Candice LeRae. I think Candice LeRae should be the face of the women's division. The baby face, anyways. If I had the choice for the heel, that's really tough to say because obviously, you know, Dakota Kai, not Dakota Kai. Lacey Evans makes a good heel, but I don't know if she's ready in the ring yet to really be a heel, like the top heel in NXT. Nikki Cross, I don't really find all that good. So, and then obviously, I think by default it has to be Shayna Baszler. A lot of people don't like this song. I actually like this song. Kairi Sane's gonna win this match though because this bitch sucks. I think Vanessa Bourne just sucks. Every match I've seen it have, all the 3 matches anyways, have sucked.
Vanessa Bourne clearly has been having a chip on her shoulder. That's directly from the coaches at the performance center. Don't let her charge and her jump. She can flat out get it done. She wants to.
It is very capable, vivacious, voluptuous, and boy, once that bell rings.
All right, but let's get right into the matchup.
Both Sane and Bourne will be watching with vested interest this Saturday at NXT TakeOver New Orleans.
You know, obviously, Kairi Sane won the Mae Young Classic. She defeated the likes of Tessa Blanchard, Bianca Belair, Toni Storm, and then obviously in the finals, defeated, what's her name? Shayna Baszler. And then obviously,
she don't mind going to bat with someone like Ember Moon.
Then she failed to win the NXT Women's Championship from NXT TakeOver War Games when it was a fatal 4-way match between Ember Moon, herself, Nikki Cross, and Peyton Royce. The match ended up being won by Ember Moon. And then basically she's just been kind of the bitch of what's her face? I can't think of it now. It's late. Shayna Baszler, there it is.
Match will cover by Sane for a 1 count. Roll up by Kairi Sane.
Just the 1 count there, though.
How quick is Kairi?
Another pinfall attempt. No. Beautiful bridge.
One.
Jackknife cover for the 2. And Kairi Sane looking for the quick victory here over Vanessa Bourne. Blackjack by Bourne on Kairi Sane. And Bourne needs to stay on the attack if she wants to vanquish one of the greatest female superstars in NXT. And Bourne dropping the elbows to the back of Kairi Sane's neck to cover.
Again, just a 1 count. It'll take a lot more than that.
Bourne and Sane looking to position themselves for a future opportunity at the NXT Women's Championship, and you can see it in Vanessa Bourne's approach. The aggression factor has been turned up to 11.
What was that?
You see that?
She just face planted her right in the turnbuckle. It was like a that old move that Paul Burchill used to hit.
Sane escapes just in the nick of time.
This is what Vanessa Bourne has been about as of late. She just wants to get the respect that she feels like she deserves.
Screaming, Nakabanshi. Fighting her way out somehow.
Oh.
Here by Kairi Sane. She's been a prominent player in the Ember Moon Shayna Baszler saga. And she wants to remain in title contention.
Kairi Sane has launched herself like a missile to Vanessa Bourne.
The Japanese superstar with the sliding D on Bourne in the corner.
Bourne having trouble breathing.
Oh, nice forearm off the top turnbuckle. Nope.
Closer to the 3, though, with every attempt. Points to the elbow. We know what that means. Oh boy, up she goes again. Top deck.
Oh, but Vanessa Bourne scouts that. Trips up Shane on the top turnbuckle.
What a big win this would be for Bourne if she could beat Shane.
Byron Shane, open palm strikes to the body.
Ooh, what's
and
this?
Now has Bourne desperately trying to avoid being tied with a trio. Whoa! Oh, double
Oh,
by Shane.
double stop from the turnbuckle.
Look at Kyrie Sane finish the job here.
Perhaps this is enough.
Kyrie Sane on the top turnbuckle.
That's it.
Elbow drop. Oh my gosh, he just murdered Vanessa Bourne. That's about a 2-star match. That might be the best match I ever seen Vanessa Bourne have, but I don't know if that's really saying much. I think she was definitely carried by Kyrie Sane too. I feel bad for Kyrie Sane. I feel like they're kind of dropping the ball with her. I expect her to get like a huge push and be the one to dethrone Shayna Baszler. So actually, I'm actually thinking Kyrie Sane might be the woman baby face of NXT. Because you had to win the Mae Young Classic, and you brought her in with all this hype. You can't not have her be a factor in NXT. I just think for some odd reason they have a hard on for Shayna Baszler. I think it's mainly Triple H. I think this is kind of like one of those things things that I don't really understand.
Different angle. Look at the height and the impact.
I can understand like Ronda Rousey, him wanting to sign her, but it's like Shayna Baszler is like, ugh. But then again, Ronda Rousey still has to get in the win, so.
The Pirate Princess takes one step closer to whoever is the winning.
Yeah, that was a 2-star match. I'll give this a down though, because this was pointless. They should have done something to develop the NXT Women's Title match. So yeah, at NXT TakeOver New Orleans, we're gonna have the NXT Championship match. NXT Champion Andrade Cien Almas versus Aleister Black. And there's the match I'm looking forward to. WrestleMania. One of the matches I'm looking forward to at WrestleMania. WWE Championship match. WWE Champion AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yes! Nakamura and Styles for the WWE Championship. I could not be more excited. I want my WrestleMania moment. I want Shinsuke Nakamura on the grandest stage of them all. The dream match. And it will be nothing short of phenomenal.
We are just days away from NXT TakeOver New Orleans. And if you want to take part in an exclusive TakeOver experience,
I'm definitely starting to feel tired now because I've been doing this for since about 7 o'clock. I've been doing this longer than I'm going to be watching WrestleMania Sunday. So. I don't want any copyright strikes because I'm not staying up to 2 in the morning just for my videos to be removed.
Now we want to take you to the backstage area. So the lady of NXT, Lacey Evans, has a statement to make.
What do you have to say, Lacey?
Excuse me, I have a statement to make. There is nothing that I can accomplish here at NXT until Mr. Regal stops allowing societal trash to walk around NXT.
Societal trash. What do you mean by that? Can you elaborate on that, please?
Tell me what Nikki Cross.
As a mother, a United States Marine, and a force to be reckoned with here in NXT, I have done nothing but show the entire world what a strong woman is capable of.
What about NXT champion?
You said Nikki Cross, speaking of Nikki Cross, and yet opportunities continue to go to complete psychos like Nikki Cross, who couldn't sit down to have an interview to save her life to begin with.
What about NXT Women's Champion Ember Moon?
The women's champion. Tell me, when's the last time she's ever made a difference?
What about Dakota Kai?
I'm not done. Actually shown the strength of a woman other than jumping off the top rope. Always.
Dakota Kai. Up and coming Dakota Kai. What are your thoughts on Dakota Kai?
Kitty Kit Kai, can we continue? I'm not.
What about Kairi Sane?
Kairi Sane. The pathetic pirate princess herself. She's exactly whose opportunity I plan to take, just like a classy, confident, and legitimate role model would. And I will do my best not to lose my manners.
Hey, Regal! Can you explain to me what it is you think you're doing? You're very aware that I'm in a 6-man ladder match for the new North American Championship, and you're trying to make me compete twice? Twice? Tell me how that's fair, Regal. Nobody won that match. You can't expect us to defend the tag titles. You can't. Well, I do, and it seems to me you've got 3 options. 1, you can compete in both matches. 2, you can compete on your own. Or 3, you can step out of the North American Championship and defend the titles with Kyle. You're undisputed era. You're smart. You'll figure it out.
See,
that was good.
You thought he had this whole thing figured out, but Mr. William Regal turned his whole plan upside down. So what is undisputed?
I don't know if I've said the commentary team, but it's Posey, Watson, Will, Ronaldo, and Nigel McGuinness.
Made by Undisputed Era. And speaking of decisions, Andrade Cien Almas decided to engage in a preemptive strike on Aleister Black, attacking Black in the parking lot. Almas has never looked more ruthless heading into their NXT Championship match this Saturday at NXT TakeOver New Orleans. I think the ego,
Money, fame, power.
can convince you of invalid truths.
The greatest champion in NXT history. Andrade Cien Almas.
¡Allá! ¡El ídolo! Andrade has risen to the top in NXT. The NXT title is a path that I set myself upon a life. There is a devil on my back, and that devil is the NXT Championship. Every time somebody has stepped in his way, he stops them down with that black mass spinning AFT. Andrade Cien Almas, the NXT Championship will be mine at NXT TakeOver New Orleans.
Aleister Black got into our heads. But now we're going to take.
I told you, vas a respetar el campeonato. Y a mí, te voy a humillar, perro. Lo voy a humillar.
Understand that there's an altercation going on outside the parking lot. Oh my God!
Aleister Black is going to see the monster behind the match.
Andrade Cien Almas feeling disrespected.
Yo soy el campeón. He's my son. They can give me. NXT title is on the line with the